What's up, guys? It's your boy ZFarls here with some GTA 5 flight school tips. This is a requirement to get into one of the missions where Trevor is going to take us on a heist. So you'll want to get into the plane. You've probably flown a plane maybe online, or maybe you've done the code to get the plane, but this will be your first experience really learning the controls. So here we land pretty safe, and remember, when you're on the ground you got to use LB and RB to control the plane. Now here we're knifing, which is an advanced skill, using the right stick. The game will teach you all this, so it does a pretty good job. What you really want to do though is, if you roll to the left, you want to use RB to make sure you stay up. And if you roll to your right, you want to use LB to make sure that you fly high enough. Here we come dangerously low at the ground, but we hang on and are able to advance. Later, you'll get to use the smaller stunt-style plane, which is pretty cool. And here we have to land on the runway. We're able to get this done, and just try and keep it straight, guys. Keep it slow, and you always have the L trigger to brake at all times. So here we look to get as close to the target as possible. There's some fun challenges. You have bronze medals, silver, and gold. We got pretty much all gold in the early ones, then a couple got us silver. Here we're continuing to do some stunts with looping. Now looping will help you in later missions, such as Top Flight. It will help you Top Fun Online. So all these skills are going to carry over to the game, which is nice. Here we're trying to fly the half loop, which can be more of a challenge because you're going to hang and stay upside down for a little while. So just try and keep your orientation if you can. And remember, it's a lot easier to steer with left stick, right stick, LB and RB rather than the left stick and the right stick. Here we take the helicopter out on a little race course that they've set up around the city, and we take it under the bridge. A helicopter is pretty simple to fly using L trigger, R trigger. We learned about it in GTA 4. It really helped us learn how to fly the helicopter. But if you have any questions on that, make sure to hit me up in the comments. But the helicopter courses should be pretty easy in the flight school. Here, you once again have the smaller plane, and you're going to fly a nice little course. Here we're able to get very close to this time. There is some tough areas, and we'll show you here when you have to go through the green ones. Knifing, you have to go through the blue targets upside down, so those add a little bit of a challenging element. Here we crashed into the bridge one time, so you want to make sure that you get enough height when you're first going over this bridge, so that if you do flip upside down, you can stay going away from the bridge. Here we're able to pass that checkpoint. So you want to make sure you can run a pretty good time, but you also want to do it very safe. So as you'll see here coming up, we're going to have to fly through the city, and it's a great way to turn. You'll learn that knifing is a great way to turn, and here we're going to hop off into some of the base jumping maneuvers. And base jumping is, once again, super easy. The earlier you get the parachute out, the better you're going to be. Here we're going to try and fly in. We got to land on a moving truck, and then there's another one where you just have to hit a target. So there's some easy GTA Online base jumping missions that take you through checkpoints, and you can actually learn a lot more about it. But if not, you can grab the parachute up from Mount Chiliad, and see this in my video here in the top right. That will show you where you can get it, and if you want to practice for the flight school. Here, once again, we're back on that course, and it's going to be real tough. I've actually crashed here, so you can take a penalty if you don't hit the checkpoints. That might be decent if you're struggling to whip through this. Here, we want to straighten out using the right stick to get us more in a flat area, and then use LB to turn and actually get out of the way. Otherwise, you're going to find it very challenging to, keep your level. It's tough to keep your level between the left stick and the right stick. Which one should you be using on any given flight. One more time here, we knife, and we're end up going to make pretty good time here in this course, and we've made it through all of flight school. So if you start flight school, guys, just know it takes about an hour. I did this late one night, and now you're all set to go on that mission with Trevor. So a nice thing in GTA 5 single player from Michael, and it's a lot of fun. Let me know if you have any questions, guys.